I'm sorry to have to tell you these things, but sure, most of your friends are fun to be around, but they're not going anywhere in life. Your family are really nice people, but most of them haven't and won't achieve anything. And your mentors are not people who are forcing you to grow. They're just the people who have had authority over you since you were born or were a little kid. Look, basically, what I'm telling you, you spend your time pleasing people who are keeping you chained to average. But you're not a kid anymore. Now, your clock is ticking. It's time to start living up to the person that you know you could become. It's time to disappear. The brain in your skull, the one that's watching me right now through the camera, has something called an MNS, the mirror neuronal system. This part of your brain basically causes you to copy or imitate the people in your network, the people around you. In the books you read, the videos you watch, like mine, and the podcasts that you listen to, you are told why and how to focus on your self-improvement. This side of your life is triggering you to make and take action on your goals. However, in your daily life, you are surrounded by the opposite. People who tell you to take a mental health day. They say, "You've been working too hard." Or they say, "Honey, don't you think your practices are a little too extreme?" But inside of you, we both know the truth though. You are sick of being told to not be excellent by people who are obviously not chosen for it. When going ghost mode, there are two main parts to it: the eliminatory part and the introductory part. The problem with other YouTubers who talk about ghost mode is that they leave out the entire introductory part. Okay, but let's start with the part that you may have heard of or you could probably guess from ghost mode, the eliminatory part. For a while, you are about to fall off the face of the earth. But this only applies to anything or anyone who does not serve your mission right now. You will give them no immediate responses, no outreach, and no real information into the projects or mission that you're currently grinding on from the shadows. In my personal experience, doing this for 90 days is about the perfect time horizon. On the other hand, though, we have the introductory part of going ghost mode. You are going to put intentional effort into associating with resources and content that reinforces the messaging to your MNS. This means watching regular content of anyone who gets you fired up, listening not to music, but to podcasts that educate you, and reading books that do not necessarily entertain you, but open your mind. Going ghost mode is about taking a dedicated break from the mixed messaging that's been bombarding your brain. Disappearing from environments where most, or even some, of your energy goes to justifying yourself or your purpose to other people. You are removing yourself from the opinions and poor advice of people who do not understand your ambition. Now, this does not mean cutting people out without warning. You can let them know that you're taking some time for yourself to really focus on what you're working on. Now, you don't need to be specific about what it is, but you can let them know, if you want, that they can reach you in case of emergencies. You are not looking to permanently burn bridges, but here's a warning for you. The progress that you are going to make from removing poor influences and introducing good ones is addictive. You may find that the majority of what you cut during this period, you will want to cut permanently. I know I did. I can tell you that every single time I go through a period of ghost mode, fewer and fewer people make it back to my life. Also, you might find that when you return, people are not as welcoming of your personal upgrades as you may have hoped. After all, going ghost mode is a powerful tool that's not for the faint of heart. The contrast that it can put between you and the people who have not taken time to upgrade their life, their practices, and their habits can really hurt their ego. You'll return and they'll snidely say, "You've changed." And all you'll be able to think to yourself is, "Yeah, and you haven't." Now, as an action item, I want you to consider who and what would fall on either side of your ghost mode wall. Who and what you would watch, listen to, and read all the time. And then who and what you would put some intentional distance between. Just bringing your awareness to these points is incredibly important. Then when you're finally ready to take action on going ghost mode, you have a game plan. Now guys, if you liked my breakdown on what ghost mode is, let me know in the comments and I can make an exact breakdown of my own way that I go ghost mode and the things that I choose to introduce and the things that I choose to eliminate if you're interested. Now before I go, I'm just gonna add that ghost mode works best when you already have your discipline muscle working for you in your life. Now be honest with yourself. If you're someone whose discipline could use some work, then please check out the video I'm going to put up on your screen in about 10 seconds. It was made for you and it's an absolute must see before going ghost mode. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Spencer with Must Become. Always remember that your potential is your obligation, so what you can become, you must become.